All right, my friend. So I've made it into work. It's Wednesday morning, and the van's a wreck. I don't care. I've been taking stuff out of here, putting it in the office because I'm going to be living here to the weekend. We got another round of snow coming this evening, and so I'm not going anywhere. So, what have we learned from this little winter adventure? Well, what we've learned is I don't know what winter really is. I've lived all my life in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. This is as far north as I've ever lived. And we just don't get this stuff. We get a little snow. I mean, it snows a dozen times a year, but it's always just a dusting. And we usually get sleet. We do deal with that, but this is just incredible. Just round after round. Uh, Temperatures always warm up above freezing here every day in the winter. But it hasn't been above freezing in since Saturday, I guess. And here it is Wednesday. Maybe it was Sunday. And it doesn't look like they're going to get above freezing. It's going to hover at freezing today and tomorrow. I haven't seen Friday. Maybe it'll warm up then. But it's going to take it's going to take some weather above 40 degrees to get this stuff melted out. It's going to take a long time for it to melt. But it was quite an adventure coming into work. Once I got to the main highway, it was pretty good. Just slushy brown snow. So ugly once people start driving on it. I pull into work and it looks like I'm the only vehicle that's been in this parking lot in a few days. There was one set of tracks. Now, oh, I see somebody coming in now, so maybe some of these other companies are opening up today. It's an industrial park. So I don't think there's a whole lot of essential work going on here, but since I am um, in the medical field, we are essential, even though we're not frontline people. So the quicker I can get back to work, the better it's going to be. I'm going to have a lot of work backed up. I'm about an hour early, so I've got an hour just to chill and get ready for the storm of work that I'm about to endure for the next few days. But I told them. I said I kind of told them what I'm doing. I told them I'm gonna stay here for the next few days because we have more snow coming in. I told them I had a camper, and I brought the camper and I parked it on the side of the building. I'm talking to main headquarters in Florida, and they said, "Oh, that is cool. That is so great of you, and that you must really care." Well, I do. I want to be here and I want to get my hours in. I want to get paid. I don't want to use all my PTO on stuff like this. But yeah, they were cool with it. I told them I'm going to park my camper on the side of the building and, I'm just going to be living here until this goes away. I said, if I don't, I can't guarantee I'm going to make it into work every day. And they're like, that's great. Shows you're dedicated. That was. So that was good. They're cool with it. My boss has always known what I do. I park here and stay here. He's been totally cool with it for years. Just want everybody to know I'm not sneaking around. But I'd never told the higher ups at the main office anything about the camper van. So everything's cool now. So this turned out to be, a great coming clean, I guess, is a way. Oh, here comes a van in. Yeah, there's a company van pulling in over there from another company across the parking lot. I see them in the rear view mirror. Scraping the ice off of a rear view mirror is very difficult. I don't have the heater things that go out on the side mirrors. And it was tough this morning. My friend had to go back into work. She's also in the medical field. So we were up about 5:45, and it was pretty touch and go. What I did was I said, "You go ahead and go. I'm going to put all my stuff out on the patio because in her place you have to have a key fob and all this business to get in and out of the place." So I went up the road. It's about 400 yards. Got the van. It took a long time to warm it up and clean off the windshield and all that good stuff. Crept down the road really slowly. I didn't slide too much. The problem was when I was going to her patio, it's a kind of a steep hill and a sharp turn you have to make. So I did a little sliding there, stopped outside of her patio, reached over on the patio, got all my clothes and supplies, threw them in the van, came to work. And since I got here, I've been unloading, taking food into the refrigerator in the office. I'm not going to leave anything running out here, anything plugged in. It's no need. But I hope you saw the video yesterday where I demonstrated that solar panels work when you've got 3 inches of sleet on top of them. I guess the reflection of the light through the ice is just as comparable as just a normal cloudy day. I think it actually increases the light reflection. So that was shockingly good news to know. Have I cleaned the panels off yet? Nope. I've got an hour to chill down before I got to start work. And I'm not going to do it right now. I may come out at lunchtime. I've got better tools here. I'm going to try a really stiff bristled brush. But this stuff is packed so hard. It's just like a block of ice. It's millions of little pellets of ice froze together. So you got to break through it with something like a corner of a scraper. So I don't know how this bristle brush business is going to work, but I think if I can get it kind of chopped up, then I can brush it off. Got to be very careful not to damage the panels. But this has been a great learning experience. The good news is in the future, I can move with the weather. So maybe I won't have to endure this again. But I think once we get through this winter, somewhere along the line, I'm going to end up getting one of those diesel heaters. Hopefully I can get one that runs on gasoline. Because, I just never imagined having to deal with single-digit temperature. We're talking Fahrenheit for you people in Canada and UK and all. So we're talking Fahrenheit. So the coldest we got, they said it was going to be 5, but it really only got down to 9. And that was very briefly, and then it hovered around 10 degrees most of the time. But I never thought I would have to be stuck on the side of the road and dealing with that kind of weather for, days on end. So it's a wake-up call. I've got to get a better heat source, because if I hadn't have been able to hang out at my friend's house, I would have went through so much propane and butane, it would make your head spin. And I would have had to continuously crank the van every 2 or 3 hours to warm it up that way. So I had options of heating, but if you did that long term, it'd be very expensive. All that fuel you're wasting too. So, yeah, it's been a great wake-up call. It's a learning experience. I chalk everything up to a learning experience. So, that's it. Happy Wednesday morning. Got another round coming this evening is what I hear. But I'm good. I'm living at work until at least Saturday, maybe throughout the whole weekend. All I've got to do is sometime in the next 2-3 days, I'm going to have to make a grocery run. But I'm right on the main highway. I mean, I've got probably 80 yards and I'm on the highway. And once I get on the highway, it's pretty smooth sailing. All right, guys, take care, be well, smash the bell. Bye.